You're watching the news on the hour, brought to you from the Anglican Cable Network Nigeria, ACNN. I am Nzubechi Frank. You are welcome. The Senate has condemned the Nigerian police for dismissing the alleged assassination attempt on the Deputy President of the Senate, Ike Ekweremadu, as burglary. Members of the Senate at the plenary took turns to criticize the police as making conclusions on the invasion of Ekweremadu's house by armed men in the early hours of Tuesday without proper investigation. Ekweremadu, who expressed his disappointment in the police, said why the police are yet to interrogate the security operatives attached to him and arrest the fleeing suspects. The Deputy Senate President threatened to release the video footage showing how he was attacked to the public, which he said the police are yet to watch and study. The lawmakers therefore resolved that the police must conduct a thorough investigation of the crime. The Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, has reacted to claims by the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, that he plans to increase salaries on Nigerian senators. It would be recalled that SERAP, in a statement on its verified Twitter page, raised the alarm over alleged plans by the Senate President, Bukola Saraki, to increase salaries of Nigerian senators to 15 million naira. But in reaction to this, Saraki, in a statement by his special assistant on new media, Olu Onemola, described the allegation as untrue and urged SERAP to get its facts right. A Kaduna State High Court sitting in the state capital has denied the bail application filed by counsel to the leader of Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaki, and his wife. The presiding judge, Justice Gideon Kadwara, in his ruling said the accused persons have not shown any substantial medical evidence to grant them bail in their written application. The judge, however, ordered that the two accused persons should remain in the custody of the Department of State Service (DSS) throughout the period of their trial. The matter has been adjourned to January 22, 2019 for accelerated hearing. Meanwhile, the Kaduna State Police Command has said that the ban on all forms of processions and demonstrations in Kaduna State is still in force. The command's public relations officer, DSP Yakubu Sabo, gave the warning in a press statement issued in Kaduna. He said the police will not hesitate to deal decisively with any person or group of persons who deliberately attempted to violate the ban and further encourage the general public to exercise more security consciousness as they go about their daily chores and other lawful businesses. Sabo appealed to the general public to report suspicious activities or persons around them to the nearest security agency. The President's National Youth Summit on Peace and Security, Mr. Prosper Okorafor, has urged Nigerian youths to resist all forms of violence capable of causing breach of the country's peace and unity. Okafor told newsmen in Abuja that security and peace were key to economic and political stability. He urged youths to always put Nigeria ahead of their ambitions, saying that peace and security could not be realized without the youths. The group's leader, who restated the imperatives of national unity, said that only reorientation and reintegration of youths could make it possible. According to him, it is time for the youths to say no to greedy politicians, lures or distractions during elections. He condemned the strong terms the ugly role of some politicians in sowing the seed of acrimony and tribal discord because of desperation for political gains. Okorafor particularly blamed insurgency, militancy, armed robbery and other vices on the gullibility of some youths, which he said must be jettisoned. He reminded youths and politicians to tread carefully because elections come and go while Nigerian state remains permanent. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, University of Lagos chapter, has ensured total compliance with the strike directive given by the union's National Executive Committee, NEC. The chairman of the chapter, Dr. Dele Ashiru, made the disclosure in an interview in Lagos. He said that the chapter held a congress during which members resolved to join in the industrial action. It could be recalled that the ASU NEC had declared a nationwide indefinite strike at a meeting at the Federal University of Technology, Akure. The union is protesting poor funding of public universities, non-implementation of the 2009 agreement it entered into with the federal government. It is also protesting alleged government plans to introduce tuition fees and an education plan. According to Ashiru, the strike directives have been carried out fully in the institution. On the appeal to ASU by the federal government to shelve the strike and return for negotiation, Ashiru said that the plea was late. We shall now go on a short commercial break. News on the hour continues in a moment. Please stay where you are.
It is time for the fulfillment of the promise of restoration according to Joel 2:25 at the Divine Commonwealth Conference of the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, DIVCON 2018. The Lord says, I shall arise and comfort my people. DIVCON 2018 begins Monday 12th to Friday 16th November at the National Christian Center, Abuja, and features Bible study, prevailing prayer sessions, and soul-stirring messages on the conference theme, I will restore. Come, learn how to deal with the locust of our time, and we shall eat in plenty and be satisfied. DIVCON 2018, a time of revivals, divine encounters, and national discourse featuring anointed speakers and vibrant teachers nationwide. DIVCON 2018 opens with a revival service on Monday 12th at 5 p.m. while the formal opening charge will be on Tuesday 13th November 10 a.m. by the conference convener, the Most Reverend Nicholas Oko, Metropolitan and Primate of all Nigeria, Anglican Communion. Come and be blessed.
He will restore.
You are welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. For more on our top stories, please visit our website at ACNNTV.com or youtube.com/ACNNTV. To be up to date with our news and other programs, download the ACNN app for Android from Google Play Store. And for Eyewitness Report, please send your video clips or pictures to news@ACNNTV.com or ACNNNigeria@gmail.com. And now to foreign news. The president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, has pledged 500 million Ugandan shillings towards the building construction project of All Saints' new cathedral, which is the seat of the Anglican Diocese of Kampala. The president, who joined other Christians at the cathedral in a fundraising service, also visited the new cathedral construction site and gave 50 million shillings in cash. He congratulated the Christians for having considered the expansion of the existing cathedral structure, urging the educated Christians to think of ways of developing the country and asked them to teach poor Christians how to work. He added that by doing this, they would be following the example of Christ, who was a carpenter, fed the hungry, preached the word, and healed the sick. Cameroon Communications Minister Issa Bakary Choroma had said that about 79 school pupils kidnapped from a boarding school in Cameroon's northwest region have been freed without giving details of the circumstances under which they were set free. Cameroon's authorities have blamed the kidnap on Anglophone separatist militias who have called for schools in English-speaking regions to be closed, adding that the kidnappings were the first such mass adoptions seen in Cameroon and coincide with an upsurge of political tensions in the majority French-speaking country. The students were enrolled at the Presbyterian Secondary School in Bamenda, capital of Cameroon's northwest region, one of two areas where surging Anglophone separatist militancy has been met with a brutal crackdown by authorities. Their release came a day after Cameroon's 85-year-old President Paul Biya was sworn in for a seventh term in office, and he has promised to pursue policies of decentralization to address frustrations and aspirations in English-speaking regions. So that's it on this edition of the News on the Hour. We want to thank you for watching. I am Zubechi Frank.